Without you, I don't know where I would be in this life. Every day I thank God that I was able to find someone as beautiful, as intelligent, and as amazing as you. Falling in love with you has been the single greatest thing to ever happen to me. We often joke about this, but it really is like having a forever sleepover with your best friend. Gabriella, since the day I met you, I found someone that can make me laugh in a way that no one else does. Someone who manages to light up my world in areas that I didn't know needed to be lit. As we continue to share memories and build our friendship, I knew there was something special about us. This, you and I, we have the things that make the kind of music that makes hearts skip beats. The kind of magic that makes the movies feel warm, with that warm yellow hue.
You at my first high school football game. You at my surprise party on my 16th birthday. You laughing in my car as I gave you rides home every day our junior year. You were there visiting me my freshman year at UT, and you were there as you turned from my best friend into my first real love. You were there for late night study sessions and for nights that turned into days. And you were there as we learned together that life isn't black and white and that we all exist in the shades of gray. You were there as we moved to a new city, bought our first home, got our first real job, made new friends, and experienced adulthood for the first time. And you were there as you taught me how to love, truly, without pride and without hesitation.
I knew I had to believe I will make it out of the friend zone and make this magnetic force of a woman to be my lover. Gabriella, since the day I had the honor of calling you my girlfriend, I had never laughed as hard as I have, cried as hard as I have, but most of all, been as happy as I am right now, standing here on this moment with you, in front of all of our friends, our families, and everybody else.
Carlos, Gabriella, and I would like to welcome everyone on this gorgeous day. It's because of all of you, because of this strong community, Carlos and Gabriella's relationship has strengthened and grown and led them to this very moment. Thank you for being here. Carlos and Gabriella, what you have accomplished here today is no small feat. Your journey began way before you sent out the invitations, way before you chose this beautiful venue, and way before you even decided to spend the rest of your lives together. Your journey began the moment you first met. You took the time to learn what makes each other's laugh, smile, and how to best support them when life is less than simple. You welcome each other's families and communities and lifelong friends, and join them together with warmth and enthusiasm. You build a new village with your love and have worked every day to support this village as it grows.
Gabriella, I promise to love you every day, every moment, even in those moments you don't. I promise to protect that singing, chirping you got in your heart, the one that filled the hallways of your parents' house and the one that now fills ours. I promise to hear you before responding, to see you before judging you. Gabriella, I promise as your husband that this day and every day from here on out, that it will be us, and it won't just be me, and I'll always choose you. I love you. Thank you for making me the happiest man today.
I vow to be not just your biggest cheerleader, but your lifelong teammate. I promise to carry your load when it all just feels like too much, just as you carry mine. I vow to support you as you work to fulfill your dreams, and to help create a life that fulfills and excites you, just as you've always helped me create mine. I can't promise I'll always get it right, but I can promise that I will never stop trying, and that I'll be patient and forgiving when you don't always get it right either. And finally, I vow to keep life silly. If you've taught me anything, it's that nothing is that serious anyway. Carlos, you're my favorite person and my very best friend. All I want to do in this life is make you happy. I love who you used to be, who you are now, and who you hope to be. And I'm so excited to be your wife.
First of all, I'd like for everyone to raise your glasses and join me in congratulating Carlos for making it out of the friend zone.
It's been an honor and a privilege to have known Carlos. We have probably gone through all the ups and the downs that anyone could ever go through. However, we have always come across through everything. So I just want to say that you have been not only a friend, but like a true brother to me. Your family has become my family, like truly. And I just want to thank you for being just the best person that I've ever known, and just, I don't know, always being there for me regardless of any circumstance.
And Carlos, the day we met, you are very much a complete replica and just perfect match to Gabby's soul.
I got to know Carlos on a deeper level. I realized how kind-hearted, funny, and caring he could be. Once they started dating, though, it became so much more apparent that this person had all the qualities that the man that would have the honor to wife Gabby up had to have.
Carlos, you are, as many people here have said, one of the most friendly, genuine person that I've ever met in my life. You really are so welcoming and just kind to people, and everyone really appreciates that.
I think this wedding is a good example of just how grandiose his ideas can be.
Gabby, you are the kindest, most genuine person I've ever met, truly. Like, even from the moment that we first, interacted with each other.
Gabby is the most loyal, kind, patient person anyone will meet. Gabby from 2007, knowing exactly how she wanted her wedding to be. I mean, when you're a child thinking about your wedding, this is exactly how she wanted it.
But I remember when I met Gabby, she was so kind and so genuine. There was never any part of me that was who is this person? She was just always very present, very with you.
I will never forget our childhood girl band where we just sang Hillary Duff all day, practicing our shows. Or the many mystery movies, plays, and of course all the elaborate performances and shows that we would put on for Thanksgiving and Christmas and practicing with the family. I will never forget the time that I was going through a bad breakup in high school, and my sister sat me down one day through the tears and told me she had written a song.
I got to know a sweet and kind 6th grader. Crap. That saw me about to eat lunch alone on my first day at a new school, and brought me to her friends and welcomed me to her life, and I never left since. But I've also witnessed her mature into the beautiful, intelligent, and fierce woman that has gathered everyone here today.
We may be on separate coasts now, but every time that I see you or that I talk to you, no matter how long it's been, I'm always brought back home. I hope that you continue to bring out the best in each other, always, and may you continue to have your best friends and your biggest support at your side.
Los invito a todos a levantar la copa para Carlos y Gaby, una unión eterna.
We were in the early part of college, and at this point, Carlos and Gabby were really good friends, but nothing more. And then he then proceeded to tell me that he was going to take the leap and ask Gabby if she wanted to be more than friends. He thought so deeply about it because he knew that it could risk their friendship. He was worried about losing her. Gabby, I can confidently say that he loves you with his whole heart. I could see it in his eyes in that moment when he came to me like a feral dog with it in his eyes.
I think the definition of compliment is the perfect word for you guys, and the definition says it's an expression of esteem, respect, affection, or admiration. And I think that's exactly what you two represent.
This is the most genuine relationship I have seen in my life, and it's truly beautiful, and I love these people very, very much.
I've had the pleasure of knowing Carlos and Gabby individually, but knowing them as a couple is the greatest proof of true and unconditional love.
I don't need a fortune cookie to tell me that you guys are going to have an amazing journey and you have a wonderful life ahead of yourselves. I love you so much, both of you.
Carlos y Gaby, no hay palabras para describir lo orgulloso que me siento de ustedes.
And I wish you a marriage full of happiness, respect, and most importantly, unwavering and never-ending love.